This is the lecture for Ava Erman and Marcus Furendal's article, Artificial Intelligence and the Political Legitimacy of Global Governance. So the only topic in today's lecture is, I don't know, it's kind of optional. It's not very important, but um, it's interesting, and also you may not understand it when you read the article, so I thought I should cover it. So this is on page 13. They say, if the intention to offer an ideal or even ideal and comprehensive theory, on the contrary, not only would the conditions presumably be respected in a strict sense, without much concern for feasibility, apart from the proviso ought implies can, but additional requirements would probably be added. And so just this reference to the idea that ought implies can. So this is an idea in philosophy which says, if we're going to say that you ought to do something, that you are required to do something, that you have a responsibility to do something, that it's your duty to do something, if we say you ought to do something, then that implies that you can do it. It's possible to do it. You are able to do it. So if I say you ought to, turn in your homework on time, this implies that it's possible for you to turn in your homework on time. There's not sort of anything blocking you from doing it. And so the thought is, we don't want to say that people ought to do things that they cannot do, because that's sort of, on the one hand, that's kind of pointless. Like, what does it mean to say you have a duty to do something that you can't do? Like, how are you supposed to fulfill your duty? It's impossible. And it also seems maybe kind of unfair to expect somebody to do something that they cannot do. So if I say, you ought to fly to the moon and back, and if you don't, you're a bad person. Well, look, if you can't do that, that seems a little unfair to say that this is your duty to do it. So that's what ought implies can means. And so when you see it pop up in the reading, you will know what it refers to.